Hey there everybody, Kopiki here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we had a very painful arc in the tournament by getting our butts whooped in the Pain and Panic tournament. So hey, that was fun. I mean, that was interesting. Just use Trinity Limit. It ends up basically beating everything. But for some reason, I wanted to prove a point, even though I had no point to actually prove, but hey, whatever. In this episode, we're actually heading to the ancient highway, and then we're heading to an old world that is a lot worse in this game than it is in the original game. Anyways, ancient highway. Okay, so I'm gonna just let you guys just hear the theme, and I'm just gonna say this. The theme sounds nothing like Kingdom Hearts, and even in its original version of the theme, it also didn't sound like anything from Kingdom Hearts. It sounded something out of a series that everyone knows and loves. Anyways, so before we continue, we also get ourselves another introduction. The abilities. As you notice, that we have ability unit. The leaf ends up, I think increases your health or something. I forgot what it did. But yes, gummy ships now can have abilities. They can have tiny ships and they can have abilities. Two things that were kind of more so a bit better implemented in the original game now I think about it. Don't get me wrong, abilities are fine, but I kind of find the installation for certain blocks to be a little bit better. Then again, I haven't really delved into the gummy ship section at all, so we're going to use the Falcon. And then I'm going to let you guys hear this incredible theme because it sounds nothing like Kingdom Hearts. It sounds like a very interesting X-Blue bomber. So, yeah, enjoy the theme.
Yo, dummy!
Seriously, this theme sounds nothing like Kingdom Hearts at all. It sounds like Jet Stingray's level in Mega Man X4, and I can't unhear it. Like, every time I hear this theme, I'm just expecting like friggin' Jet Stingray to just show up. I mean, that wheel thing kind of reminds me of Jet Stingray in a way. It shows up and then it kind of disappears. But no, now that I think about it, now I'm hearing the remix version of the theme, it kind of doesn't really sound, I don't think this song kind of, is good in its remix fashion. I actually prefer its original version, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel there's some, like, it's missing it's missing the Mega Man X vibe. When we do the next highway, I'll play the original theme there because I personally think that it sounds better in the original game. It's one of the only themes that I find that, well, there can be some other themes as well. There's actually another theme I actually prefer in the original that I do prefer in the remix. So yeah, that was Hunter X again. Obviously, he's not dead because you notice that he doesn't blow up naturally, but he just, leaves. So yeah, there are some songs in this game that are remixed that I prefer over to the original, and then vice versa. Like, let me see. I don't mind Roxas's theme. His theme was pretty fine in the remake. This theme I prefer in its original fashion. I prefer. Funny enough, I want to say I kind of do prefer Land of Dragons' battle theme compared to the original. Like, the original obviously didn't really sound as good, but it sounded, I find that some of the sounds sound a bit subdued in the remake. Like, I mean, I get what they were going for, but still. Obviously, he's the prior I prefer in remix than I do prefer in the original. But anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about in terms of music nonsense. Anyways, so let's head into Agrabah.
Agrabah, we made it.
Gorge, I wonder how Aladdin and Jasmine are doing.
Hey, maybe Riku's with them.
Yeah, and the king.
Keep dreaming, you two.
Come on, Donald, you were thinking the same thing.
No, I wasn't.
Uh-oh, it's Iago.
Wait, you got me all wrong!
You're not all right.
No, I mean, it's not the old me. I turned over a new feather. I'm legit. No more scams. Promise.
Bet that's your new scam.
You gotta believe me.
So, let's go.
I was stuck inside that lamp with Jafar, remember? But I finally escaped. Then some things happened and...
So, free as a bird, huh?
Have fun.
Gorge fillers, he looks pretty sad.
I want to apologize to Aladdin and Jasmine. Could you guys maybe put in a good word for me?
Sure, we can do that, can't we?
Watch out!
Today in Agrabah's news, we end up finding another battle that can be unwinnable, or winnable. Well, actually, no, it is unwinnable. What I'm talking about, you actually cannot win this fight. It keeps going until, until the timer runs out or you take enough damage. Or, Donald can die again. That is aerial finish. It's pretty good, but the problem is like I said, it does make you stationary, so you have to utilize it properly or else you're going to just be hitting nothing. Especially when it's an enemy that you know is going to die. So these guys with new scimitars are essentially the replacements for the soldier, for the, I don't even remember what they were, the bandits. They're bandits. They were just bandits. They're replacements to the bandits, guys. Jeez. Oh, man. Okay. You guys gonna, alright, well, that was by far the baddest version of you guys even attacking me, mind you.
Where are they all coming from?
Ah! 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 Hello! Woo! Woo! Ah!
This way!
Well, that cutscene looked awkward with that giant keyblade. Oh man, that looked bad. Aw, we've been gone as if Iago didn't help us. Ain't that right, fellas? Whatever, I guess. Perfect. Well, you have to win over Aladdin and Jasmine yourself. Yeah, we're not helping you with that. That you're on your own. I bet you he's at the palace. Well, what else is he gonna be? Like, seriously, he's never anywhere else in this game. Alright, so I'm actually gonna switch out the Olympus Keyblade. Power is great, but, sometimes, longevity. Anyways, let's actually equip I didn't equip the monochrome because I'm not really a fan of it. So, we're gonna equip the Follow the Wind. And we're gonna have, like, some, draw. Let's see what you guys have to say. Look at this palette. Look at this place. It's filthy. What is this, a garbage dump? Wait a minute. This is a store. Who would want to shop here? And you'd be surprised. If it wasn't for what happened last time, Aladdin and Jasmine wouldn't be together. So in a way, I'm responsible for that. I'm sure they'll forgive me. Actually, it wasn't you who found Aladdin. It was Jafar, but alright, sure, whatever. Since Aladdin's at the palace, I hope everyone's okay. I like to see Genie again, now that he's free from the lamp. Yeah, I like to see Genie's legs, too. A second-hand carpet, very rigid. Ragged. Ragged is the word. Insects buzz about this foul-smelling vase, or vase. You guys spell it as vase or vase? Usually some people say vase, and some people, you know. Remember when Aladdin fell for Princess Jasmine? We had one heck of a time stopping Jafar from taking over the palace. Yeah, we did. Went to that place that he didn't actually go into the movie, but hey, whatever. If we pass under this rubble, we should reach the palace. We better follow Iago so we don't get lost. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure it's not really that bad anyways. This palace is right up there, that huge building with the dome. Someone's bound to be there. Thanks for taking me under your wing. Sure. But we'll actually go there a bit later, a little bit soon, because I kind of want to grab all the treasure chests here first. Might as well, since we're not gonna, you know, 100% completion and all that. Oh yeah, I should mention something. I haven't really checked the journal entry real fast because of the fact of me losing pathetically. So, Illuminators. This was the boss that we fought in Port Royal. Our heart was called forth in Port Royal by Pete. It had glowy eyes and a lantern on its tail, which was used to absorb light and create darkness to help Barbossa, whose weakness was moonlight. Very interesting combination, and I do like that. Unfortunately, we don't have... Oh, no, we do have it. Okay, I thought they didn't. Luna Bandits. It backs away during combat, so close in with thrust attacks, catch it off guard after parrying its attack to defeat it. Luna Bandits. I mean, I guess the names are good. Oh, before I forget, let's look in here. If you want to figure out how much you need to get in terms of completion, you need to get 2,000. Unfortunately, I didn't get 2,000 because, as I said, it's a little bit harder to get 2,000 with limit forms. Well, with limit attacks. Maybe with the limits that we have, we are unable to get it. Oh, it's spoiling things that we're going to be seeing. You're probably seeing like something called like Mushroom 13. I'll tell you about that later. It's like I'll tell you about those later. Oh boy. Mushroom 13s are a unique enemy type in that are introduced in Final Mix. If you've noticed with the, you know, word 13 or the Roman numeral 13, they are all references to the organization. They are essentially the equivalent of the white mushrooms, because white mushrooms do not exist. In fact, those mushrooms, the mushrooms didn't exist at all, even in the original game. So it was kind of weird to have like a Kingdom Hearts game that don't have the mushrooms. Kingdom Hearts 3 introduced the different types of mushrooms, and they're not even mushrooms, they're flans. And the flans act the same way as the mushrooms, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not up to Cage 3, we're in Cage 2.
Jasmine!
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Your Majesty.
I never had the chance to thank you for before. You helped Aladdin defeat that awful Jafar and save Agrabah.
All in a day's work. But, it looks like the Heartless are up to no good again. Is there any way we can help you out?
I think we're all right for now.
And you always got Aladdin.
He hasn't been himself lately.
Huh? Is it because of the hotness?
I'm not sure. Usually, he's the same cheerful Aladdin. But sometimes, he just seems sad. He leaves the palace and goes off by himself all the time. I've asked him about it, but he says nothing's wrong. He's gone again today. What if he doesn't come back this time?
Hey, maybe he's got a secret girlfriend. I know. I'll go find out who she is.
Iago! Quick, Sora! Oh, catch him! And I'll warn the guards and everyone in the palace.
That's the thing. Iago's not... Nice move.
Maybe it's something you said. Gee, maybe we should go talk to Aladdin. He's gotta be somewhere in town, right?
Good idea. I wonder what he's been doing.
Stop, thief! Hi, Sora. Come back here.
If you can't control that furball, put a leash on him.
Look, I'm sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself, Abu. No hard feelings? Abu? Hey guys, sorry about earlier. I was kinda in a hurry.
What happened?
You know Abu, he couldn't keep his paws off that lamp. No talking your way out of this one.
God, I hate Abu's model in this game. I guess it can't be that down the dumps, huh? Who said that? Princess Jasmine. She's worried because you're always in town. Got a new girlfriend? No way. Still, I guess there's no fooling Jasmine, huh? See, Genie and Carpet took off to see the world. It's what Genie always wanted. So I wished him the best and all, but you miss him. Man. That's it. Yeah, that's why I come here. The most stupidest meme line in the entire game. That's why I come here. The action, the people. There's no one here, my dudes. There's always something going on. What's happening? Look at Sora. He's just sassy because he's like, what are you talking about, man? There's like nobody here. There's just nothing. I met you guys here today, right? This place is full of surprises. Yeah, sure, whatever. Also, his voice cracked. Jeez. Ugh. Alright, he wants to apologize for all the trouble he caused. Oh, he does. Gosh, he's so sorry he's shaking. That lamp. What about it? It was the lamp, you know, the one with Jafar in it. Come on, there are a million of like that. No, it's not. Listen, what? How is there a million of black lamps that looks like that? Whatever, then we better go talk to the peddler. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be a very cool dude and actually be very nice to us. Now, Aladdin is, he's essentially the same thing as his incarnation in Kingdom Hearts 1. The only difference is that he's not. It's like, that's it. Like, the only difference is that he's not. He has quick play, his ability is trick fantasy, which is pretty good. He also has once more, which is pretty Gucci. Here it is, auto change. Automatically replaces falling party member. Okay, so I was right. There was one that's called auto change. The unfortunate part about the party members that you get in Kingdom Hearts 2, maybe it's just me, but I feel that their AP rarely ever goes up. But whatever. Anyways, oh, Goofy, my dude, you got the second of the chances. That's actually the cool. And Donald, you get a draw. Even though Donald, you're not gonna even be on the team, so it doesn't even matter. Anyways, we should be good. Let's continue on forward. Ugh. Enemies should be respawning again, so now we actually have new enemies here, which are very easy to beat, mind you, because when they do their reaction command, they are very easy to take care of. So what are these enemies called? Because usually I forget. Silver Rock. That's a dumb name. It quickly disappears. Well, I mean, to be fair, you are technically throwing a giant ball of rock, I guess. It quickly disappears into a ball of light, setting off an explosion when it reappears. Use the reaction command when it's in light form. It's easily resistant to magic, so don't be shy about using the Keyblade. Man, thank God the Keyblade is not magic based. You imagine that? That would suck. Actually, that kind of would end up sucking if was magic based, to be honest, because it'd be like, oh, that's kind of bad. Yeah, you see, so that move is actually pretty good, but sometimes I don't really like even using it anyways, because I just like to just to attack and just get in there, you know? Like, there are other moves that works better on the ground than in the air, I find. Like, we'll be getting a few more of them soon, but as of right now, we're not gonna learn a decent ground ability, so I'm gonna actually get rid of aerial finish. Like, as much as I love the move when I first played Kingdom Hearts, I'm not really a fan of it now. And let's equip the damage drive. Neat. Let's go ahead and talk to that peddler. Yo, what's up? Is there any way we can buy that lamp? Of course. That is if you can afford it. Oh. Yo. No worries. Yeah, we can pay you royal treasure. Donald. Huh? Might I be able to interest you in another fine lamp? No, that's the one we need. Ah, well, perhaps I can persuade. If you bring me a treasure beyond even my imagination, something, say, fit for a sultan. Thanks, Donald. Treasure? That could be tricky. There's a lot in the palace, but it's not mine to take, and I can't ask. I don't want to worry Jasmine or the Sultan, who we never meet in this game. Hey, I know. What about the treasure of the Cave of Wonders? Look, I know that area sucked before, but it's changed now. Because, you know, it's a cave. I mean, to be fair, at least the Cave of Wonders changing makes a lot more sense, because in reality, I can always just auto-assume that the cave constantly is changing, regardless of if you've entered it or not. So that's why I can go ahead and have an excuse by saying, like, oh, it's, you know, it's a Cave of Wonders. It's always probably changing or something. So, hey, at least I gave it some justification as to why it's different. Like, seriously, I could have just literally just said that, oh, it just wanted to change because it just wanted to. Anyways, use fire on these peddler stock things to be able to destroy them. And you end up getting some goodies. There is one treasure chest that is blocked by it that you need to go ahead and destroy. I think you can get it. You can also destroy it with a finisher, but your best bet is to just use fire, because it actually gets rid of it a lot faster. This is also obviously the case because they're kind of like the firecracker things in Land of Dragons. So, you know. Hey, our MP went up. That is a very neat attack that reminds me of a Dissidia attack, but it's not. Anyways, let's burn this down. End up finding absolutely nothing. You can actually see, wow, there's a treasure right now. Most of the time, the enemies are just breaking through it. Wow, that icon looked a little bit more darker than it needed to be. But the light, the little bit of the line was a bit more darker, but whatever. So that. Go above here. We end up getting introduced to an old enemy again. You know, you guys remember the fire bandits? You know, my favorite enemies. They're now different this time. They're back in a more annoying form, even though we're not going to really see them. Also, Sora can never actually open treasure chests from the back. Don't know why. You just can't do it. Whoa, calm down, Aladdin. It's not that serious, man. Oh, we're done. Can't get that one unless we had high jump. Also, we seem to be close to leveling up, so let's summon the Fat Bandit. Fat Bandit fights the same way, just like he did in KH2. I mean KH1, and he also has the same exact reaction command. The only difference is that he has one quick punch attack, which is really hard to dodge if you're not expecting it. Hold on. Did I level up, or was I just blind? Okay, I thought I leveled up. I don't think I leveled up. I think that was money I obtained. Anywho, we're actually gonna stop here, and then we shall go ahead and head to the next area of the Cave of Wonders and to get ourselves a skill ring. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time for when we end up heading in the next episode. We'll be heading to the Cave of Wonders. That made sense of how outros are made.